Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, everyone. What a night. I'm truly humbled tonight, seeing everyone in the room and all of you making an effort to be here. It really shows the strength of the association and the commitment that all of you have to our great industry. I'm pleased. Sorry. So first off, I'd like to start with a Happy New Year, and it's 2012, and it's a new year, and with that, it's a fresh start. To start off the year right, I want to take a moment to introduce the BILD Board of Directors to you. We often get to the end of the year with one event or another, and I always hear someone sort of whisper, I didn't know that gentleman or that lady was on the BILD board. And so we wanted to start the evening by introducing the great members that have been elected and appointed to the board and the executive who work for all of us. So when I call your name, please stand up so everyone can see you. You can wave, and then we'll save the applause at the end. So on the executive, we have BILD past chair Leith Moore from Sorbera Development. Or we can applaud. First vice chair Steve Upton from Tridel. Second vice chair Alan Vihant from Great Gulf Homes. Secretary is Leor Margulies from Robbins Appleby Tobe. Treasurer Howard Friedman from Travelers Guarantee Company of Canada. We have Sandra Baldwin with Lifetime Contractor Limited. Gary Gregoris with Mattamy Homes. Gary, that's you, just a little wave. So they know who you are. Stephen DeVoe with Tribute Communities. Darren Steedman with Metris Development. And Bruce Rudachuk. So that's our executive this year. The remaining board members include Arash Beheshti with Concord ADEX, Brendan Charters with Uredale Development. Oh, way at the back. Sorry about that. Fabrizio Cordelucci with Zancor Homes. Boaz Feiner with Geranium Homes Corporation, sorry. Marco Felice with Liberty Development Corporation. Michael Krajelvich, sorry, I don't know if I got that right, with BILD Toronto and Portlands Corporation. Sheldon Lipfeld with Conservatory Group, who's not here, I think, tonight. Craig Marshall with Marshall Homes. Kenzie Campbell with Royal Home Improvements. Rob Goodall with Canadian Mortgage Capital Corp. Mary Herink with Enbridge Gas Distribution. Laurel Sandler with Olympia Tile and Stone. Allison Scott Bull with Icynene Inc. Leo Steffler with Hanson Brick. Rodney Ikeda with Goldman, Sloan, Nash, and Haber. David Kludsberg with LA Inc. It's a big board, as you can tell. Susan Legg with New Homes and Condo Guide. Cindy Lloyd with the Toronto Star Newspapers. Rob Nicolucci with RN Design. George DiPede with North Rock Group Limited. Adriano Tari with North York Tile Contractors. Please join me in giving your BILD Board of Directors for this 2012 a round of applause. It's quite the A-list, and I have to say I'm very honored and thankful to have such a team on our side working for us. Now, I have two very special awards to give out tonight. The first award goes to our 2011 Member of the Year. This member has a long record of service to the industry. He was a staff member at Urban Development Institute and has served as a BILD board member. He is actively engaged and involved at the BILD chapter level and consistently makes positive contributions, which is a testament to the grassroots approach that helps BILD move issues forward. In addition to his involvement at the chapter meetings, this member has assisted with BILD submissions to government on issues affecting the industry. And most importantly, he has cultivated relationships with municipal staff that allow him to carry the BILD message and position forward. This is incredibly valuable to the work that we are doing in government relations and advocacy every day. He is often the go-to guy for BILD's government relations staff, and most recently has been leading the charge on our industry's implementation of the Endangered Species Act. I think he knows more about red-side dace than the Ministry of Natural Resources. Seen as someone who always brings a balanced approach to the table, always approaching with a solution in mind. He's a thinker, a problem solver, a great source of advice for all of us. He is passionate about our work, and he helps us get results. For the last decade of volunteerism, his leadership and his vision, the 2011 Member of the Year is Paradise Homes' Mark Jepp. Thank you, Mark. There is another member in our midst who has been BILD board member since 1999. Over the last 12 years, he has been instrumental in helping the association work through numerous industry issues, from the 2006 merger arrangements with UDI to Tarion-related initiatives to most recently making our dream of setting up the Stephen Dupuis Education Fund a reality. In the last year, this BILD executive member has taken great initiative by starting a condominium council, a forum for members to discuss specific high-rise issues and to find solutions. He also represents BILD on the OHBA, the Ontario Home Builder Association, and Tarion Liaison Committee, and regularly attends meetings and events, throwing his support behind BILD initiatives at every chance he gets. Head of Robbins Appleby Tobes Real Estate Development Group, Lior Margulies, is not only an excellent tennis partner, he is also a brilliant lawyer and respected member of the Toronto real estate community. He is an invaluable member of our BILD family, and with that, I would like to present Lior with the Chair's Award of Merit. Congratulations to Mark and Lior, two excellent examples of dedicated volunteers that make this association what it is today. Now, if I were you sitting in the audience, about to hear a speech from my association chair, the first question that would come to mind would be, what have you done for me lately? And it's okay, I'm not offended. To be honest, I've been in that exact same position, asking myself that in past years as well. What is the association doing for me? So let me try and give you an answer. I'll tell you what we've done, I'll tell you what we want to do, and I even have a few thoughts about how each of you can help. I'm passionate about something tonight. I'm passionate about something sticking, and I'm not talking about something sticking to the bottom of your shoes. I want you guys to walk out of here in 10 minutes, and so stay with me, it's only 10 minutes. But I want you to walk out of here with an understanding of how valuable you are to this association. And I also want you to feel inspired to get more involved. So there's no argument here. 2011 presented us with a few challenges, and I'll talk more about those in a moment. But we also had some real successes, and I want to highlight some of them to start off this evening. So within the first few months of 2011, you've heard this before, but I'm going to say it again. We learned that the association had successfully challenged the town of Orangeville's development charges bylaw in its use of the Hempson gross population methodology at the OMB. Shortly thereafter, the town sought leave to appeal the OMB decision, but the divisional court upheld it, saving homebuyers $1,500 per unit. Since then, we've been working with a number of municipalities across the GTA to make sure that their DC bylaws are fair and reasonable, not only for home builders, but for home buyers. The precedent-setting case has convinced a number of municipalities to give their DC calculations a second look, achieving savings of up to $2,400 per unit in some places. That decision alone has saved your company and you the membership fee alone. So if we're successful in all our outstanding appeals, we will have saved consumers over $13 million. Again, that's $13 million. Congratulations. Advocating for the future home buyers is a very important part of our business, and it doesn't end at DCs. Through the work of our volunteer members at the chapter level, over the last year, the association has improved communication with the industry and government, and has advocated for policies and standards that protect the interests of future home buyers.